between now and Election Day, we're zeroing in on all of the swing states. This week, shining our spotlight on Pennsylvania. In 2020, younger voters, we're talking folks 18 to 24 years old, overwhelmingly voted for President Biden over former President Trump, 59% to 37%. And you can see what happened in Pennsylvania overall as a result. Biden won there by 1.2%. In 2016, it was Trump, also by 1.2% over Hillary Clinton. So it's a tight race in both of those election years, and this year it is anyone's game. And it's even tighter than what we had reported just a day ago. According to our partners at Decision Desk headquarters, Kamala Harris has a 0.6% lead over Donald Trump. She's at 48.9%. He's at 48.3%. Philadelphia will play a major role in deciding the outcome of the election. It's Pennsylvania's largest city, nicknamed the birthplace of America. It's also where the First Continental Congress met, where the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution were written and signed, and home to the Liberty Bell. And it's also home to the Philly cheesesteak. Best place to get one? Well, that may be divisive as this election. And then do you order it with or without Cheese Whiz, onions? I don't know. Provolone, if that's the way to go. Here now is Matt Lamorgese, chairman of the Philadelphia Young Republicans. How do you order your cheesesteak?
Whiz-wit. It's always whiz-wit.
Whiz-wit.
So you order it with a cheese, with or without, refers to onions.
All right, there you go. So when I'm in town, we'll have that together. So tell me about this political election, specifically when we talk about people your age, Matt. And as I understand it, some Republicans who support Trump are afraid to even admit so in certain social settings for fear that people are going to turn on them.
A ton of people are, Marni. We're seeing a lot of social shaming. We're seeing a lot of political censorship. I have people all the time who come to me. They say, Matt, we're Republicans. We're voting for President Trump. We're voting for Dave McCormick, who's our candidate for U.S. Senate. But we can't tell people that. They come to our events. They say, look, please keep me out of pictures. If the media is present, keep me away from the cameras. And it's all because they're worried about the ramifications, either socially, among their friends. Obviously, in Philadelphia, Republicans are outnumbered by about 10 to 1 by the Democrats. So they're worried either socially or they're worried about their jobs. I've had people say, Matt, if my work finds out that I'm a Republican, I will lose my job.
Wow. Do you think, though, that the polls may be off a little bit, given some of what you're seeing, that people aren't willing to admit yet who they're going to vote for? And if, in fact, it's Trump, might we see those numbers shift?
Well, I think you'll definitely see the numbers shift on Election Day for sure. But the trend is moving towards President Trump. I mean, a few weeks ago, the Inquirer here in Philadelphia had a poll that showed that among young millennial and Gen Z men, Trump is basically tied here in the city. We have a number of college campuses here in Philadelphia, and you're seeing a lot of support for him among the young guys on college campuses as well. I mean, you see the reception he gets when he goes to a college football game.
What are you hearing from young Republicans, Matt, about what's on their mind? What is influencing their vote this election cycle as they look to their future?
If I had to pick one issue, it's the economy. The Biden-Harris policies of the last three years, 3+ years, going on 4, have been inherently inflationary. Inflation's up 20%. People's dollars are not going as far as they used to. They're creating this lost generation among young people. They're not able to start families. They're not able to buy houses. They go to the grocery store and their dollars are not going as far. If they are able to buy a house, they're not able to buy what they would like. So, it's this weight that people are feeling as a result of these economic policies, these inflationary economic policies.
And where they find the most optimism looking at that future with each of these candidates. Hey, Matt, thanks so much for joining us, sharing a little bit about what's on your mind as a young voter in Pennsylvania. And whiz-wit, next time I'm in town.
Whiz wit. Thank you, Marni.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.